Hello and welcome to my creative revision for English 2210. The ocean is important for many reasons and among our biggest resource for life on Earth. It offers us a whole other world of mystery and beauty. In addition to its wonder, the ocean holds about 96.5% of all Earth's water, thus providing us an abundance of oxygen, climate regulation, and sustenance. Yet, even still, the ocean is one of our biggest dumping grounds. Therefore, it is crucial for the safety of marine life and our future generations that we reduce pollution, offshore drilling, and overfishing. Plastic affects our oceans in many detrimental ways. It poisons, strangles, and kills wildlife, which in turn kills humans who rely on the ocean's bountiful resources, although it is no longer as stable and cannot keep up with growing demands. A single-use plastic is made to be used once, but pollutes our oceans forever. Plastic never truly degrades. Microplastics fill our air and our oceans. As consumers, we need to take initiative and boycott these companies that are killing our oceans. Mercury occurs naturally in the Earth's crust. However, humans have caused mercury pollution to harm the environment. According to the United States Environmental Protection Agency, activities such as mining and fossil fuel combustion have led to widespread global mercury pollution. As a result, the mercury in the air settles onto the water and land where it is washed onto the water. Once in the water, microorganisms convert the mercury into highly toxic forms, contaminating wildlife and humans. Light pollutants from artificial light affect marine life at night. An example would be predators hunting reef fish at night with ease, which disrupts their numbers and breeding. Light pollution penetrates underwater in shallow reefs and disrupts marine life's internal clock. Clocks that are associated with migration, reproduction, and feeding habits. Noise pollution is an increase of sound waves that disrupt natural noises in the ocean. Sounds from ships, oil rigs, sonar devices, and more. Many mammals, such as whales and dolphins, use non-visual communication like echolocation. One example is the toothed whale, which relies on echolocation by emitting sounds that reflect off the surface to be able to see. For that reason, noise pollution disrupts navigation, migration, hunting, communication, and reproductive for marine life. Toxic chemicals such as pesticides, herbicides, fertilizers, detergents, oils, industrial chemicals, and sewage end up in our oceans. Chemicals such as fertilizers end up in streams, and eventually the nutrient-packed fertilizers trigger massive blooms of algae. The algae then strips the water of oxygen that causes dead zones where few marine lives can survive. Moreover, that very same algae could very well absorb bisphenol A, which can leach into the water from plastic, where fish who eat the algae or absorb it through the water can experience reproductive harm. That affects the food chain as predators such as ourselves consume those sick fish and lessen their numbers. Oil spills are the result of human error or natural disaster. Oil is an important commodity that is transported across the ocean via pipelines and ships. During that transportation, there's always a possibility for oil spills for a number of reasons, thus killing and trapping marine life in massive volumes of oil that cannot be escaped. The ocean is the largest carbon sink, meaning it absorbs carbon dioxide from the air. This cycle is thrown off balance when human activities create more carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, causing ocean acidification. Ocean acidification is a chemical process in which carbon dioxide from the atmosphere interacts with the water molecules, creating carbonic acid. A series of chemical reactions after that interaction causes a reduction in pH levels, thus making the ocean more acidic. This raises acidity, allowing calcium carbonate to dissolve rapidly, causing the shells of critters to dissolve, zooplankton to lose their ability to use chemical sensations to avoid predators, and corals to bleach. Global warming is caused by human activity through the burning of fossil fuels, methane, and greenhouse gases. The greenhouse gases trap energy from the sun, and the ocean absorbs that heat, thus resulting in the surface temperature and sea level to rise. This is a concern for many reasons, such as an increased chances of tropical storms, loss of life, ocean acidity, loss of breeding grounds, and more. Industrialized fishing practices are a massive threat to marine life globally. Defenseless animals are being overfished and irresponsible levels of damage. Large-scale fisheries do not comprehend the damage they inflict on sensitive ocean ecosystems. These actions threaten food security worldwide, kill off marine species, and cause major instabilities in climate change. According to the Oceanic Preservation Society, over 90% of the world's marine stocks are fully exploited, overexploited, or depleted, not to mention unintentional fishing, such as ghost fishing. Tons of plastic pollution and lost fishing gear enters our ocean each year. About 40% of marine life caught is by bycatch of unwanted species. It is known that an estimated 650,000 whales, dolphins, and more are killed yearly in fishing nets. Species such as sea turtles, sharks, birds, and more are accidentally killed. Fishing methods such as draft netting destroy delicate marine life, coral reefs, seagrass, and seabeds. Thank you.